Hey traders, how you doing? This is Dr. Greg here, and we are uh, looking at some results that I had trading today. Um, kind of like January 15th, January 14th, around midnight or so. And I was trading silver, and silver was a tremendous run. And we took lots of 0.3 trades in gold and silver, and we're able to really stack up the wins here. Once we got the initial trend direction, we're able to uh, move and get into it, into gold and into silver, mostly silver. And we actually had some sells and buys because we actually, we topped around the $90 an ounce or so. And then after we topped out there, price started to move down. So what I did was a lot of these trades were limited out very quickly. Some of them within like 1 minute, like here, 421.13, and we got at 422.27 for a little over a minute. And in that minute, we were able to make $103, right? We made $63. Here we got it at 422 again. We got 422.31, and we got at 422.53. So you're talking about 22 seconds to make $103.50. Again, look at the timestamps. That's how fast silver was going. In order for us to trade silver, we needed to go on a 15-second chart, right? So I was using MT4, I was using TradingView, and using a very short time frame in order to catch these pullbacks and moves. Now, I did take up a couple of major hits there when I actually got long, when this thing really had more to go to the short side. So I got in on a pullback. Price pulled back, started to rally up, and then I went ahead and bought it, but then it turned on me all of a sudden, and so I went ahead and closed those out, and then I came back and was able. I mean, the price action was so fast. In fact, look at this. Okay, I got 434 on this trade. 431. I was in the trade a little over 3 minutes, and lost $988 in 3 minutes. Right, and this one also, because it was a pair of trades, and that was just as fast. But then right after that, I was able to get into the trade 451.21. I held it a little bit longer, right? I actually held it a good 30 minutes or so. We made $1,395 and $1,437, right? So this is pretty volatile trading. In fact, more trades, 538.51, and we got 539.29. So under a minute. And again, most of these trades they were very, very, very fast trades. 707.24 got 708.42. 1 minute to make $43.50, right? And I'm moving my face over to look at the timestamp. 709.01 and got 709.41 for $99. Can you imagine making $100 in just 40 seconds? 40 seconds, right? So pretty amazing stuff. Again, a very fast moving market. And then we have this trade here. We got $94.50. Again, 708, and we got 709 under a minute. And these little guys here took a little bit long. Took about a minute as well. 709 got 710 for $40 at 94.50, and then for a grand total of 4,638.42. And this, for most people, this will be considered over trading, but you consider the time that I took on these trades, and this is another day actually, for the 15th, right? So I was actually trading for about 3 hours here, right? Because this was actually another day. It was the 14th. But it was giving so much price action that I had to just keep going with that, right? So that's how I traded the silver market In fact, the span of the price action, 89.20, all the way down to 87.87. So just a $2 move in silver produced almost over $4,000 just for a $2 move. So if you find this incredible, if this is something that you want to find out how to implement in your trading, we've got this is January, and we're school. Elite Traders University is my school. I'm a 30-year trading veteran, and I'm a 30-year trading veteran, and so I'm able to break down simple concepts. I worked for one of the largest forex broker dealers in the world. I'm a published author, and I've traded every market from gold, silver, crypto, euro, options, and stocks. So let me put that 30-year experience to work for you. If you want to find out more, click the booking link and set up a breakthrough strategy call where I can listen to your story, see where you've come from, and see how I can help, if I can help. Okay, my name is Dr. Greg McLeod from Elite Traders University. Thanks so much, and have a great day. Peace and pips.